Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm just going to talk about pretty much the recap of Gamescom for Sony's press conference. Microsoft, all they pretty much did is they announced that Rise of the Tomb Raider is going to be a Xbox One exclusive, which we don't know how long that's going to be, because some of their other exclusive games like Dead Rising 3, it's already coming to the PC, and it's probably going to eventually make its way to the PS4, just because it's Capcom, it's a third party. And there was another game made by the people of Crysis. I forget what the game is, but Rise 2 could come to the PS4 as well, because they didn't really like the sales. They were really bad, but that's the game's fault. That's not necessarily Microsoft's, but they could have had two platforms if Microsoft wanted to pay them off. They shouldn't have let them pay them off to get that exclusive. And now they're kind of like in the crap, like they're in the shit right now, because they can't do anything. Like all their games are like failing, and they're losing a lot of money, even with that Microsoft money. I don't know how much they gave them for that game, but apparently it wasn't enough to cover the cost of the game. The first thing I want to talk about is Sony announced firmware update 2.0 for the PS4, and it's going to have share play. This is the thing that I've been waiting for almost a year for them to have on the system. Basically, your friend doesn't even have to have the same game. This is awesome. This is just so awesome. And they can come in and play the game. They can play the game with you, and it doesn't matter where you are. They can just play with you, cooperatively, competitively. And I believe this is supposed to be the thing that lets you take control of the game if you need help, but that's not what it sounded like. Share play just sounds like you can jump in and help a game out in a co-op game. I don't know if they're going to ever have that available. It's supposed to, what they originally announced was, if you needed help on a really hard part of a game, your friend could jump in and they could play that part for you. But I don't think that's what this is. This is just to play cooperatively. They can come in and help you play the game cooperatively, and they don't even need the game. That's what's awesome about it. They don't need the game. They can just play with you. And also, your gameplay videos you save on the PlayStation 4, you can now upload them to YouTube whenever this update is live. And they said it's coming soon. So we don't know when that is, but that's going to be sometime this year, I guarantee it. And it's not going to be, oh, it's not coming this year. So we'll have to wait and see. And I'm going to go over the major game announcements. One major one is from Ninja Theory, and they made games like Enslaved, Heavenly Sword. This looks like it's going to be similar to Heavenly Sword. Like, we wanted Heavenly Sword 2. And the protagonist kind of looks like Kai, but like if she was older. If you look at their face, how the paint is on her face, how her hair looks, she kind of looks like Kai, but older. It would be amazing if this was a Heavenly Sword 2 sequel, but we don't know anything yet. It says it's an independent AAA game, and it looks so amazing. This is one of the most beautiful games so far that I've seen on the PlayStation 4. This really shows off the power of the PlayStation. I hope this is exclusive. They haven't said anything about being exclusive, but it looks to be exclusive. And they worked with them on Heavenly Sword before. Sony had fights, and then they never made Heavenly Sword 2. And then they went multi-plat, and they had Enslaved, which didn't fare as good as what it could have. And also they made DMC, which a lot of fans were pissed off about that game because of basically how the character looked. Oh my gosh, he looks... You know what? They released a DLC that you could buy. I don't know if they would end up being free, but you could have him look like the classic Dante. So they're the ones that made those games, and they were all pretty decent games, the gameplay and everything. And Heavenly Sword was like one of the best looking PS3 games, and it came out in like 2007. It came out at the launch of the PlayStation 4 on the US market. They announced Journey, which I haven't played the PS3 one yet, so I'm probably not going to buy that, and I'm probably just going to play on PS3 because it's already going to look pretty good. I don't see how it could look too much better. Maybe they fixed some of the cooperative aspects, like actually being able to play with your friends Instead of, like, I heard that it's basically you just randomly go with a friend on co-op. You don't, and randomly go with someone on co-op. And if you find your friend, you get lucky. But you're playing with random people. The Order 1886 had an awesome new trailer. This game is going to be great. They didn't announce anything new for it, but it's just the new trailer for it, and it's so awesome looking. Infamous First Light, which they don't have Second Son DLC First Light. Like, now it's just a standalone game is what it seems like, and I heard it's getting a physical release. I don't know how long it's going to be. I wish I'd know a little bit more information about that. But when I was watching the live stream, it kept on IGN.com. It kept like cutting out. So then I went to the actual YouTube.com IGN feed, and it looked fine. Their website was annoying because every time you refresh, it just like every time you refresh the page, it would just crash. Like, and it would come up, and then it would be a commercial or a trailer, and it's annoying. I hate watching like 5 or 10 trailers for one live stream. Probably more than that. That's why I just switched it and went on YouTube and found it. Bloodborne, they showed some awesome new gameplay. They showed some witches and some cool things. It was really, really awesome. And the music reminds you of Demon Souls. It's like that. It was so creepy. It's like you're going on a witch hunt. And stop sending me stuff on Facebook, person. Until Dawn was relaunched and re-announced as a PS4 exclusive. I don't know if it's going to have the PlayStation Move, because that was like a flashlight game. They basically changed the whole aspect, like how it, like, I guess the gameplay is, because it's going to be a survival horror game. There's 8 friends, and you have to survive. I don't know if it's for one night or what, but you have to survive. And like they said, everyone could die. Everyone can. I don't know if everyone can live, but everyone could die. And you choose how you play the game. Like if someone dies in the game, something changes. Like there's so many different ways that it could go. Drive Club. Yeah, Drive Club. It looks great. They talked about how people like kind of don't like being on their own in a racing game. They like having friends, and they like not having to only rely on themselves. And they showed off some new gameplay trailer of the game. But yeah, that was pretty much, those were the big highlights. They did show Little Big Planet 3. They showed a trailer for it. And Media Molecule's new game, which was the new Tearaway for PS4. It's called Tearaway Unwrapped, I believe. I don't remember. I'm not a big Tearaway fan, but I'd rather play this on a PS4 than a PS Vita. And it didn't sell very well on the PS Vita. But hopefully they're doing some cool things there with the Tearaway game. I didn't think it was going to be that at all. I thought it was going to be a brand new IP, but you know what? It's Media Molecule. They usually make things good. They make good games. So those are my thoughts and everything. I think it would get like probably a B. Microsoft maybe like a C or a D. The only thing I saw like news wise was Tomb Raider, and that was it. And it's like Tomb Raider is gonna be exclusive. We got Uncharted, we got Bloodborne, Until Dawn, so many games. And Planet Side 2, I'm surprised I didn't see any trailers for that. No one's talking about that. But like, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And see you guys later.